This will make you come back to find some. But we have people in here, in Detroit, Michigan, where I first began teaching. It was in Detroit, Michigan, 40 years ago. And they tell me that they have around 29 or 30 buses out there full. That's a lot of people to come over around near 300 miles. So if I didn't feel like I wanted to teach, I should teach for some 300 miles and further from the East Coast, about 900 miles, and some from the West Coast, I suppose. I think they are. People coming from these long distances mean to make them for nothing. They want you to tell them something. And if you're not going to tell them something, get off the stand and let them tell you something. You know, my brother, I have learned to be human with people is to get friendship. You're going to be stern and tell them about the pitfall that Satan's going to throw you in the fire with. You only get fright. But tomorrow morning you wake up. I don't believe that. No, we don't want to fool you. We're going to talk about some fire, but it's not the kind of fire that disappears overnight. It's the kind of fire that lingers around with you. You feel it. So my beloved brothers and sisters, you take for instance that I have the Holy One here lying beside me. I don't have the Bible here with me. I can soon get it. We was never taught to read the Holy One by the white man. We never were taught that there was a universal religion besides his that was called Islam. He never did talk about no other religion but Christianity. And I want to say, brothers and sisters, that if God made Adam and he raised Adam's children at about 2,000 years old, and then he sent to teach him the right religion, I said, God put himself in a very ugly thing. Why, the people could force him, say, why did you leave us without Aaron for all that time? You can see things. 2,000 years after Adam, before ever that he sent Jesus with the right religion. Just think over that. What kind of God was he? Now he said this is the best, and it's that if you believe in Jesus and Christianity, then you will go to heaven. Well, what about all those people before Jesus was born? Where did they go? Just think over these things. What kind of God was that created the heavens and the earth, and then would not create for man a good religion until he gave birth to Jesus? Just think over these things. I don't have to make you just think and reason over. Would God be so evil that he would let us live here all that time before ever he would make us a good religion and a good man. He said Enos was a good man. What religion did Enos have? If he, let's think over that. He said Moses was good. What kind of religion did Moses have? Just think it over for yourself. He said Moses was good, that he sent him into Egypt to bring out Israel from bondage of the house of Pharaoh. Oh, well, then, what religion did he preach to? Now, he didn't talk about no religion. The prophet said he brought Israel out of Egypt by the hand of a prophet. But what kind didn't carry there? They said Israel didn't have no religion. He worshipped idols and whatnot. What did Moses worship? And what kind of religion did Moses offer Israel? Have you ever thought of this? He still had to wait 2,000 more years for Jesus to be born. Have a religion? Answer to yourself. Is it a religion? What was it? He said that he didn't come to change the law of the prophets, but to fulfill them. What was the law of the prophets? We want to know what's going to, where we're headed to. Since the white man have rose up among us and claims that he has the right religion. I want to know, Mr. Devil, who you think that you could fool in the way of religion while you're blinding the people's eyes to the knowledge of the religion of the prophet. And I love to get after this devil. These people tell us to believe and follow Jesus. How about Moses? He don't teach you to follow Moses. He said Jesus. Well, what did God give to Moses? Was Moses' religion different from Jesus? No, you tell me no. Well, what was it? Tell us the names of these two great prophets' religion. And he will tell you Jesus. Well, what about Moses' people? Did they go to hell? Talk back to him. And you will find he will run from you. Hasten with truth. The God that taught me calls him the skunk of the planet Earth. Don't get scared, brother. I'm going to hold you. Oh, yeah, you start running out of here, I'm going to hold you. So don't get afraid. I've been here 40 years teaching this thing. He is so wicked and so filthy that God called him the skunk of the planet Earth. Look at what he's doing. Look at him now going nude. This just fits him, a skunk. taking your wives and daughters, stripping them off, parading them up and down the street. All of your knowledge spent trying to make and model a nice, respectful daughter. He go out there and make her disrespectful, pulling off her clothes, showing her shame up and down to the public. The Holy Quran says he pulled off their clothes and showed the nation their shame. Believe it or not, but you can walk out the door and see. They're out there doing that. Or maybe she may come in your own house. You don't have to walk nowhere. Just look what he did for your daughter. Your wives made them pull off their clothes and made them to like it. I'm only telling you the truth. I'm not adding. What a preacher, Baptist, or Methodist, Catholic, look like preaching to you decently. And there sits his daughter with nearly all of her clothes off. Just think of it. Any of you preachers, if you are in here, follow the white man to pulling your wife and your daughter's clothes off to the public. You need to go back and ask God. I think you made a mistake if you sent me. You said God sent me. But I said, go back and tell him that he made a mistake. No minister of any religion will allow another people to pull his wife and daughter's clothes off and make them walk in the public nude almost. You would never be able to convert me. No. Because you should first do like the preacher in the jungle of Africa and Australia and other far off Pacific islands. Preach for the savage to hide his nakedness. This is the first preaching we give to a savage. To cover your nakedness. But you here in what is called civilization. Think of civilization. You say you're a civilized man and got your daughter and your wife walking out there in the street half nude. This is what we see in Africa, in certain spots. Yeah, I've been there. I have traveled a little in Africa myself, and also in Asia. I'm not telling you something wrong. I'm telling you what I know, and if you've been there, you will bear me witness. Yes, that you saw the same. It's ugly looking. Wives sitting down on the shade tree with her body near nude, with her baby nursing from it as though this is the right civilization. We've got to civilize people. We've got to go to Africa. We don't consider the jungles of Africa's people anything for us to follow, to be taught. Be taught what kind of way. If you're not civilized, you can't lead a civilized person. Talk back if you are able. I've been around a little myself. And I know what you have. Not guessing, but I know from actual things. If you tell me to go to Africa, I will go there, but don't tell me to go there to be civilized. I'm already civilized, and I'm ready to civilize Africa. But some of us rise up boasting of Africa. I said, first get civilized and go there and civilize Africa. Then I said, we all is together in civilization. As you see, the drawings at the head of our paper, Muhammad speaks. He speaks too. We love Africa, people, like we love you in a way. Not fighting for it, because they've been free and they let England, Germany, and other European people go over there and rob them, push them back in the jungle, and taking over their country. I dare us to get a country. They certainly won't push us over out of it. I'm only breaking you up on just simple things. We love Africa. That's why I have our hands joined on the upper part of our paper. This is just what we want to do with Africa. We want to make Africa our brother. But Africa cannot lead us until they themselves have become perfect civilized. What God has taught me is a perfect civilizing teaching. It is not something that you could add to make it civilized. It's perfect civilized teaching to civilize any savage, regardless of where it comes from. I have been visited by many Africans, many of them, right here in Chicago at my home, 4047 Woodlawn. They come to me and they are happy to meet me, and I am happy to meet them. There are many fine scholars and scientists in Africa, but in all of their knowledge that they have, it is not from the right source. White men have taught them. They have some of their ancient teachings, but now it must be replaced for the new wisdom, knowledge and understanding that is brought forth to liberate the black man all over the earth. And that knowledge is here with me. This I don't say criticizing no one. I want to join hands with you and be your brother. But not with that which England does and these other slave-making rascals, they give you their knowledge to enslave you, like they did us here in America, Africa. Anyone come from out of the country of America, see you acting a little foolish, ignorant, they jump on you and rob you. And yet doesn't give you nothing to relieve you of the robber that you was born under, brought up in his catches. But I'm here to fight any robber. As the Bible teach you of me, and you thought it was the Jesus like that 2,000 years ago, but it's Elijah. All before me was thieves and robbers. This means leadership. That Jesus could not say all before him was thieves and robbers, then he would have been classifying his prophets before him to be thieves and robbers. He could not have mentioned anything like that. But it's me. I'm the one that said that. And the spiritual and knowledge of the prophets that wrote it, not before Jesus. Those were prophets before him, and not thieves and robbers. But thieves and robbers was before me. Robbing you of all they could. Very black leaders come before you without robbing you. Was all of them. They always look to see how heavy your pocket is. And they set out to rob. I see how empty your pocket is. I set out to put something in it. The time that we are living in now is the judgment of the white folks. And America's number one first. God have made the whole world turn against America in order to destroy her. As Daniel says in the Bible, prophesying of America, of the four beasts, think over four beasts is the name given to the four greatest governments of the white man by the prophet. He didn't call them nothing but beasts. And now you want to call them angels, while the prophet calls them beasts. And that's not what they is. They got a human look, but their characteristics is a beast. You may not believe me, but the time will prove that I'm teaching you the truth. This particular drawing here that my son-in-law just did for you is found in the 1st and 10th chapter of Ezekiel. He said he saw in a vision a wheel in a wheel. It didn't come down to the earth. He said he saw it rose up from the earth. I want you to listen at me good, as I thought that it would have been best that I talk about this wheel. No, you keep that. I don't want to speak. I want the wheel. My son-in-law saw me draw this wheel in Washington years ago, so he can draw it now better than I can. He don't add anything to it, but more perfection. He can draw better than I can. So Ezekiel, I'm about to lose my temper here. So Ezekiel says that he saw in a vision a wheel in a wheel. Now you see only the outer of the great wheel that he said he saw. But he said he saw wheel in a wheel. Where is the other wheel, Ezekiel? Now, if Ezekiel saw any vision, prophets don't see visions of lies. Whenever they have a vision, it's the truth. He said a wheel in a wheel, and that this wheel rose up from the earth. He didn't say nothing about where it was made at on the earth, but he said a wheel rose up from the earth, and that it got so high it looked dreadful. That he said when he looked at it, he said, oh, wheel, wheel, wheel. So it must have been a great thing for Ezekiel to behold. A wheel, he said, got so high that it looked dreadful. And out of that wheel, he said, he saw something come down from it. And he called it, what is that thing he called it? He gave it a name, some kind of cherubim, and that we thought that he was talking about angels, but that is not angels. No. That was another plane coming out of this plane. This is a plane here that measures, Almighty God taught me, 1/2 a mile by 1/2 a mile. That's a mighty wheel. And that when it flies over the place where it's going to drop some out of it, he sends one of the planes like this one coming out of. Then he drops the bomb out of that plane on the earth. And that bomb that he drop out have a bomb inside of the bomb. And then it have on in that bomb a thing made kind of like a earth drill that you see people drilling out here in the streets. You have that type, but it's so much more powerful. It comes down from this plane, drops it on the earth, and when it strikes the earth, a motor goes off in it. And it takes this bomb here into the earth. something like a mile before ever she explodes. And that bomb have a steel drill that it can't batter, and it can't be stopped until it gets a mile. That depth in the explosion goes on in it, which have 100% dynamite in it, while we're using 70% on Earth here with us. But God taught me that they have 100% the type of bomb that they drop on the Earth from a terrific height of what height the mountain is to be. If it to be 2 miles high, they drop a bomb in the Earth to go down 2 miles into the depth of the Earth. Then she blew up a mountain 2 miles high. This bomb don't have that dreadful, this wheel does not have that dreadful bomb. These bombs will only go into the Earth, he said, 1 mile. They will blow up a mile high a mountain. This wheel here have 1,500 of those little planes you see the brother has made on it. They have 1,500 of them on it to drop off on America. They will take a pipe over North America, and they will drop off these bombs, and they will save 3 of these bombs to drop on England. They will drop the other 3 on England, which it will only take just 3 of them to rip England apart. I'm not trying to frighten you to believe. That's immature with me. I'm only telling you what was told to me by God to tell you before these things take place. This plane here, I guess my speaker don't want me to talk to it. This plane here will make one trip across America and drop her bomb, and that when she dropped one, she know the distance of which the explosion will take effect. Then just 3 of these planes will be sent to the British Isles to take care of England. Believe what I'm saying, or wait around a few days. This plane goes above the Earth 40 miles to unload those bombs on America. It gets up 40 miles. Oh, we have jets like that. Right. But, brother, when this plane unloads her deadly destruction, you won't have no planes up there. No. They won't fly up there with your jet. They're going to get rid of your jet on the ground first. How are they going to do that, Mr. Muhammad? They do it like this. First thing they will do, they will go and destroy all America's airplane bases. And they will also destroy her planes that you see running up in the air now at the speed of sound, and that's a terrific speed of a gun shot, and more faster than that. They get rid of them first. How are they going to get rid of them? Oh, yes. They're going to make her and her enemies get rid of him. Yes. She has some enemies that have the same thing that America has. Put them to fighting first and make them to get rid of each other. Just without it, they will almost kill each other. This is what they're driving them to now. To do away, as one thanker said, America, the white man was not worth using no such high explosion on it. Wasn't worth it. Doing like the Muslim did, that people live over here next to Turkey. What's the name? That Turkey almost annihilated when they thought the last war was, another people there. They're all but annihilated. But some of them still around. Albania. No, not Albania. Albania. These little Christians that live there next to Turkey. Armenians, that's who they are. Armenian Christians. So the Turks thought that it was time to get rid of the Christians. So they went out and just went and slaughtered Armenians like nothing. Till they were told that it was not time to kill all white people. But that's just what you're going to see. Get rid of all white people who is the devil of black people. You will see. They will bear me witness if they was in here. I can make them bear me witness. That the war that is breaking out now, the war of Armageddon, it has already begun. Teachers to get rid of white folks. You don't need to go over to Vietnam to fight. No. What you going to fight for? If America wins, you still will be her slave nation. And you will have Vietnam to divide you. But you won't win. Those old ancient Hindus that is fighting over there against America, Christianity. Allah put them to fighting because He don't want either one. So He let America, the Christians, kill Hindus all they want. And then So He let America, the Christians, kill Hindus all they want. And then the Hindu will be killing her too. But they probably will not win, but let them kill each other. Oh, she don't want either one. You notice how quiet the Muslim acts in this war? You never hear telling no Muslims going to war to defend either side. No. Because they don't want either one of them, Christian nor Hindu. A Hindu is one of the oldest enemies of God, of man. You running over talking about our people, killing our people, just because you look like you a little. They're not people. It's been on this planet for 35,000 years trying to destroys God's own religion, Islam. You don't see no Muslim, and I would to my God that I could get one of these bums in one of these planes and fly over their territory. I will show you how long they will be here. There may be some Hindu believers in here, but I don't care, brother. Yes, I'd fly over your territory and kill every one of you if I could. If you are here. I don't love you myself. I don't care if America kill all of you and you kill them too. I don't love either one of you. Oh, wheel. Think over the prophet. Looking at it. Oh, wheel. You look dreadful. Loaded up with bombs to rain on America. God told me that you make one trip across America, and America would be all but finished off. And just 3 of these bombing planes go to England, that'd be the end of England. Just one of these bombs each of their hours, that's all. Go in the earth 1 mile. Once you blew up a mountain where a mile high and killed the civilization for 60 square miles around it. Oh, brother. Don't come trying to make war with God. It's a dangerous thing to do. Today, every kind of deadly weapon is being fashioned to destroy man from the face of the earth. They're all angry with each other, as the Bible prophesies. And the nation was angry. God himself was angry. But had come the time of the dead, that they should be risen up and be judged according to justice. That's there in your Bible and our Revelation. God was angry. The Lamb was angry. Everybody angry. Because the war of the devil was against God and his messenger. So God and his messenger both was angry. I'm angry now. I'm ready to fight. This is why that I'm here today. I come out alone. I don't have no armies with me. My few followers is very weak. They have no arms. But if they follow me to my God, they have perfect arms. Arms that don't miss. I guess someone is hungry like myself. I too is hungry. Save yourself from this war. This is a terrible war. Everyone throwing at the other all he has, and deadly bombs, guns, and everything. They're done. They're prepared to do it. If you don't have a Savior in this day and time, make haste and get one. Over in Europe, it's the boiling point. In America, it is the point of death. Everything pointing at us. Oh, save America, you will say. Yes, if America had not destroyed you, she could be saved. But she have destroyed you. Night and day she's killing black men. Someone must stand up for black men. So I have God on my